That was very nice.
Something subtle.
Mm-hmm. I liked it.
Nothing too aggressive.
I like the little bells that were in there.
Today is the old birthday, Daryl.
Happy birthday to you.
This old monkey is getting older. I feel my shoulders getting older.
You feel your shoulders getting older?
I feel my toes getting older. I can even feel the hair on my head getting older. I feel my fingers getting older. What else do I feel getting older? My eyesight is getting poorer.
Tone, he couldn't hang with a beard. It was too itchy, scratchy.
My hearing isn't the same. So, Rabbit on your live, if I said I couldn't hear certain things, maybe it was because I turned 48 today, sir.
Bible said you're back getting backer.
Yeah, you know, my back is getting backer, and Jesus, people. I don't know. I think I work out enough, and I eat right.
Yeah.
And I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm supposed to feel at the age of 48. It's getting crazy.
Oh, Algman 5 Gregory is in. Welcome in.
Oh, Algaman.
Yeah, I gotta post his.
Yeah, let's post his link. So you guys know here on Monkey Island, we get to surfing the YouTubes, and we start looking for independent musicians out there doing their thing. And my brother and I woke up this morning, well, particularly myself, I woke up this morning, and I don't start my day off in a negative way. I have to, wake up with the cleansing of some,
especially on your birthday,
some such. And I don't know what made me surf through the lives under symptoms of reality. This is synchronicity right here in itself, right? This is how the universe works. I woke up, I said, I'm not going to go under Trust My Monkeys moniker. I'm going to go under Symptoms of Reality, which you all know, that's the wife's moniker. That's her handle.
What's the channels?
It's the channels, but she's always on that, right? So, and I'm just skimming through, going through musicians, and I see this older fellow, the gray bearded man himself, playing the bass to I would think like a new age gospel music, right?
The bass was killer.
And the bass playing was smooth as hell, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The shit was smooth. It was so smooth. It made me stop and go, okay, well, this is where we are in the morning. This is how we gonna chill. And I'm gonna tell you, you guys need to go check the channel out. Subscribe to this cat.
It's pinned to the chat.
It's pinned to the chat. He's doing big things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it Algaman 5457 457?
Algaman 457 Gregory.
Algaman, okay.
That's what it says.
Okay. Gregory. This channel comes with a warning label. Now,
It definitely should.
I commented in your section. No need to subscribe here. I just support the local musicians is all I do. I don't look for
Definitely needs
anything in return around here. But you have to figure out if this is your place of.
Just stay for the whole thing.
Yeah,
You'll understand what we mean.
Because the rules on Monkey Island are quite different from any other YouTube channel you've seen.
That there are no rules?
I don't think there are any rules here.
Johnny Appleseed, upright double bass says, know what it said on the blues man's gravestone?
What does it say on the blues man gravestone?
I didn't wake up this morning.
Damn. That's another thing to be grateful for.
Oh, it's Algae Man.
Oh, Algae Man. Okay. Algae Man.
Okay.
457.
That's crazy. Bro.
Yo,
I'm going to put that on my gravestone too.
That is a dope saying though. Yeah, but y'all check out Algae Man. His channel is legit. And who knows? Maybe if Algae Man comes around on Friday nights around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, he may be introduced to Popcorn Night, where
Popcorn Night on Fridays.
A bunch of people submit their tracks and we all sit back and listen to said track. So if that's something that interests you, come here and play a couple of things and get your music out there. But for sure, you guys go and subscribe to this man's channel. It's a very beautiful channel. The music he was playing with is full of positivity, and it was the perfect way to start my day.
It was really nice. Very nice. Shall I pin the StreamYard link?
Pin the StreamYard link, and I'm going to send the wife. I told her today that I want to hear certain music from some of my favorite artists, which are you guys here.
You did.
I did.
Okay.
I just didn't send you the music. So give me 1 minute. Talk amongst yourselves and give me 1 minute here.
He said, talk amongst ourselves while I'm doing stuff in the background as well. This group I was covering is called ARC Icons. Oh, okay. That was Algae Man. That was really good this morning. That was really nice.
Are you in a band by any chance, Algae Man? And if anybody wants to step in, please do.
Where's the strippers? Oh, Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fly with her. I mean,
you so crazy.
I mean, I think you just tried to get me trapped up, my boy. What the hell is that all
He's
about?
trying to get you in trouble. What the heck? And for those of you who can't see viral beats in your chat, for some odd reason, like Milo said earlier, you have to be on live chat or his moniker won't come up. It's really annoying. Do you also want to share this?
Yes, I also want to share that. There's a lot of things I want to share with you guys today, so stick around. I mean, for crying out loud, it's my birthday. And I want to celebrate it with all my monkeys. You could trust my monkeys.
I don't know if we can trust
you
them
could
all the
trust
time.
most of my monkeys.
Yeah, not all of your monkeys.
I don't have control over all of them.
No.
But the ones I do, my friends, stay thirsty. Okay, I sent her one so far.
I just did that one today, Tone.
Oh,
No, Tone's like, he said, how about that S.O.R shirt?
yeah, she just made this one today.
Yeah, you'll have to stand up so they can see the back.
Okay, I will. Give me 1 second.
Strippers have their own monkeys. I bet they do. Probably not the kind that you want to be hanging around with, though, I would imagine. Jesus. Okay, let's see. Let's share. Which one am I sharing? This one. Share.
I know I should have had this done, but I went through a lot of things today, people, and I'm trying to get the MPC XL to clock all of my machines. For all of you who are new here, it's a whole new setup back here. It's set for my ambient jams, and it's set for scoring some videos.
See you later, Lamar. Have a good dinner.
Yeah, peace out. Enjoy the birthday. So I'm trying to make the MPC XL the master over the 707, the Wave State, and the Hydrosynth. So far, I've got the 707 to comply. I got the Wave State to comply. The only one who doesn't want to fall into line is the Hydrosynth. And once I can figure out why it's not wanting to fall in line, I will then get the Ambient Zero to be a slave to the MPC, and I should be good to go. And we'll see how it works. But right now, I have the I have the MC707 and the Wave State on a stop, start, go with the MPC. So I have success there. I had many ups and downs today.
That's a win. That's a win-win.
I've had many frustrations today. Many.
Which you shouldn't. It's your birthday.
I shouldn't, but you know when you want things to work. So first of all, Tone Smith told me and Cressy aren't helping you with your MIDI anymore. You're going to sit there and you're going to figure it out for yourself. And I took offense to it, Marilyn. I took offense to it, but I understood the message.
Pretty sure
the message was clear.
Just playing around.
Figure it out for yourself. And I'm struggling, people. I'm really struggling.
Yeah, see, Physio Bud says, "Why? It's your birthday. You must be happy." That's
I know, but when you musicians, you all know when your gear's not cooperating and you can't play music the way you want,
it's frustrating.
It's frustrating.
Those monitors, are those Adams?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upright Bass was asking.
Okay.
Hey, one day in December.
Oh shit!
Glad you joined us.
The synchronicity in that right there. I was just getting ready to play a track by you, good sir. Today I'm playing some of my favorite tracks by some of you guys. Hero, can you please send Marilyn my favorite track by you? I can't find it, and I'm having a hard time. So please.
What track is it?
Hero will send it to you.
He knows what it is?
Yeah. I think he could send it in Discord.
I was joking about the MIDI thing.
No, you wasn't, Tone. Don't come in here and try to save your ass.
I knew you were joking.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before we get started, Tone, let me play this track.
He's a pain in my ass.
Let me play this track real quick.
Go for it.
Or these two tracks. And then
the one that you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, one day in December know how to do it, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. So if you got MIDI issues, do not call Tone Smith. Do not call Cresshead.
Oh my god!
They will leave you barren, brothers.
You want to know what's funny is I think the issue is you don't have MIDI into the Hydrosynth because you didn't want to, because you said you wanted to play the Hydrosynth.
I want the tempo controlled. So when I play ARPs on the Hydrosynth, it's going along with everything else.
Yeah,
But that was it.
I don't think we had that set up that way, but it'll be easy to do. So that'll hopefully solve that issue.
Yeah. So you say, I've been over here solving all the issues my fucking self, Tone.
I got my input list notes and my MIDI list notes here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, real quick, is Tone echoey again? Or did we?
I don't hear it.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's messing with me is the goddamn MIDI issue. So, but nor here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me.
Milky has a question. He says, "How on earth do people discipline themselves in terms of listen/make?" I'm not sure I understand the question.
Do you mean like making music and then like listening to other people's, hanging out,
or
streams
listening
like this or whatever?
To your own. Like making and listening to your own?
Can you rephrase the question, Milky? I think we're having a hard time over here.
Unc's ragging on us.
I know. Uncle Crow, that's hilarious. He said, Trusto, they wouldn't help you since they can't help you. No one understands MIDI.
Yes, Chrome, I do believe that's right.
And if that's coming from monkey brains, that's very
Yeah,
scary.
if it's coming from monkey brains, we know it's a hard thing to tackle. MIDI doesn't come with like basic instructions. And I was sitting here trying to Google everything about MIDI, and it was like AI isn't as smart as we think it is. It was telling me to push buttons that don't exist on the Hydrosynth. It was telling me to go look at the global menu that doesn't exist in the Korg wave state. I don't think
in Google worlds it did exist.
Right? It's just sometimes AI can just, not be good at all. But hey, with reading some of the manual and watching as much videos as I could about it, no one really was like in my realm of trying to sort out this huge mess. I got frustrated to the point where I was like, okay, I'm just going to unplug the MPC. That's just going to sit in the corner, bring my TR-8S back over, bring my 505 back over.
No.
Because at least those things work, right? And then I asked myself, do you remember how the MIDI process went with that? And I said, no. Fuck!
That's what happens. You set it up once and it starts working, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it took me months to get to that point. How did I get here?
Right? It's so scary.
Yeah. But I mean, there is a lesson to be learned if you try to figure out things yourself. And today I understood some portions about MIDI just by sitting here for like literally 3 hours trying to figure out how to get these things to talk.
That's a good thing, because when you have help from like Tony and Cressy, it won't completely sound like foreign language.
Right. When I have help from them too, it sticks and it doesn't. But when I sat here and at least got the audio working with the MC707, got it to stop start along with the wave state, that felt like a huge win to me. And it was something I tackled on my own. And, sometimes you just can't keep holding the hands of people that know. You have to be willing to get your hands dirty and start trying to figure out some of the things. Now, could they have saved me tons of time, and could I have been up and running?
Absolutely.
Probably so. Thank you for the happy birthday, Dr. Synth, and anybody else who gave a happy birthday. Let me get a quick roll call. If you're in here, now's the time to put your chats in so I can know you're here for my birthday. I tried to give a great Jervis right there. That didn't work out well.
Didn't work out.
All right, we got Milky 101 in. Milky is so damn silky.
Okay.
Is that Vicio Bud? VCO Bud?
I think so.
Okay. We got Cresshead in.
Oh, what up, Cressy?
We got Milady Tanith is in. Thank you for the happy birthday. We got Apollo Hanzo. We got Davey the Hug Monster. We got the Harmonic Sonics, the Bob Ross of Bob Rosses. We got Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch up in here. We got Trader to the Living, the 1 minute, the 1 minute creator jam sensation. We got Probes.
Oh, Probes, it says MIDI is straightforward.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. We got Max the Slack. Yo, Max, you killing the Kumite, Max. Like, hats off. Like, I'm a big fan of Max the Slacks. Uncle Chrome, we got Luke. Luke was live last night doing his thing while we cooked dinner and ate dinner. Luke, Friday nights, you always find a way to entertain us. Thank you for that. We got Michael, the electronic composer. We got River X and his wife, I'm sure, are lurking gherkin. We got Kevin C. Where the hell Kevin C been? I don't know.
He just popped up right now.
But he's here.
Yeah.
We got Viral Beats. I can see Viral Beats, baby.
Because it's on the are you on live chat?
I'm on the laptop. I can see him on a laptop for some
why,
reason.
yeah.
We got George G's, the man with the trench coat who has everything you need at a discount rate.
Maybe he has MIDI instructions in that.
George G's, do you have MIDI instructions in your trench coat full of synths? Who else do we have? Come on, Lurker Gurkers. All right, if you choose to lurk and gurk, do so. Studio Effects. What up, my brother? We still trying to schedule studio. Okay, so today is the 48th birthday. How many of you want story
Recon.
time?
What's up, Recon?
Recon, Reconsider It Sketchpad. How many of you want story time from old Trusto?
Do we have a choice?
This is your show.
Yeah.
I just want to know what the people want. It's okay.
We want what you want.
Do you
on your
guys like
birthday.
Trusto's story time?
I'm sometimes afraid of Trusto's story time. I'm like, should I have the finger on the mute button? There's no delay on here, so I gotta be quick.
You know, when I tell the stories, Daryl, I like to tell them on Monkey Island tone. I feel like when I share stories here, they stay here.
No, they don't stay here. They're out in the World Wide Web.
Oh shit! We got the crazy rabbit is here. I don't know where he went, but he's definitely here. Trusto, you are still young. I feel young.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like $100.
Do you though? But do you though?
I think you're sick still, aren't you? Or
Yeah, I feel like crap.
He feels like the fake $100.
Yeah.
Okay, let me dig deep down in the old mind of Trusto's childhood and let's see what we can't conjure up.
Brace yourself, Tone.
Let me see. When we were about, I wish Lamar was here, but when we were about maybe 6 or 7, my dad, well, he wasn't my biological father, but he stepped into the role of being a father and gave us his last name, Dixon. Okay, and when we were about 6 or 7, we lived in South Central LA. Now, damn it, Daryl, don't give me this look. I'm going here with it. And growing up in South Central LA, I mean, there was everything. South Central LA in the 80s was like a zoo, but it was a zoo of humanity. It was gangs, it was drugs.
It was bad.
It was cocaine-ridden parties from your parents inviting strangers over. It was neighborhood watches.
If people can see my face now, I'm cringing.
It was neighborhood block parties. You remember neighborhood block parties?
Those
Daryl?
were fun. If you had a good neighborhood,
love
those
a good
were
block
fun.
party.
Right?
Yeah.
And in South Central LA in the 80s, it was also the ice cream man. The ice cream man would come down the street in his ice cream truck, paletero, and he was slaying his ice cream. There was also the occasional drag strips and the drive-by shootings down your block if you were so fortunate enough to experience these things.
I went to many race nights.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And on our block was like, if you ever watched a Friday movie with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker, that was our block. Our block was very, how do you say, active?
Lively.
Yeah. And one day
Full of color.
One day for our birthday, I think it was our 6th or 7th birthday, the old man gave us Red Ryder BB guns.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
This is not a good
You'll
story.
shoot your eye out, kid.
You should be ashamed of this story and not tell it.
And so when we turned, said 6 or 7, he gave us pellet guns, and it was the kind where you had to pump up, right, to really get the magic going, to get the velocity set on these pellet guns. And we would overpump these things. I would have my brother like try to sit on it as I took both hands and got that last pump in, right? That extra power. And our dad was a construction guy. He would go and build homes and plaster homes, and he would leave us to ourselves for about 8 hours of the day.
6-year-olds.
7-year-olds, 6 years old. Okay.
In South Central LA.
Okay. And as we loaded these guns, we knew, okay, people
with BB guns.
People, look, this comes with a warning. I'm an adult now, and what I did as a kid in said southern parts of LA is no longer me. Okay,
Kids do dumb shit.
Kids do dumb shit. All right,
not like this dumb, but okay. Just wait, dumb.
I'm actually a loving human being, which is why you all are here. Trust my monkeys.
Which is why are you fucking telling the story?
Okay, because I have to. Because these are real life events. People want to hear the real. They don't want to hear the fake. So
look, if Hans Volt is here, please make a video of this story.
Okay,
carry on.
All right. So he left us alone, my brother and I. And my dad made a lot of money. He had a fish tank full of expensive saltwater fishes. He had a water bed, for crying out loud. He had a backyard full of animals, roosters and dogs and rabbits. So my brother and I hated said roosters because every time we went out to the backyard to play, these fucking roosters would peck at us and chase us and jump on us and claw at us. And they did it so much to the point where we didn't want to go in the backyard and play anymore. That is until the old man bought us the Red Ryder BB guns.
You know where this is going, right, Tone? Tone knows exactly where this is going.
So what did I do? I told my brother, go to Dad's closet. Go. Put on Dad's cowboy boots, which were 11 sizes too big. And bring me Dad's cowboy hat, which was 9 sizes, much too large for my head. And we walked out through the back door like this. And you could hear the Western movie being scored. Right? And we took steps. We had steps that led out to the backyard. We took each step with confidence, knowing that if these roosters were to ever peck at us and attack us, we had help this time. We were American. So one rooster came around and it said, rooster type shit. But in the ghetto, it sounded much different. Yeah. And so we didn't let him take one step before I told my brother, open fire! He is coming to attack us.
You provoked it.
We both had one shot apiece. I missed. He hit. The rooster flopped around, and he was flopping in our direction. We panicked. We were trying to load the gun again. As it was getting closer, we're trying to load, hands shaking, arms pumping. Fire! Another 2 rounds. We both hit. The rooster is dead. It stops. It flops. We had the biggest grin on our faces. We looked at each other and we said, how many chickens does our father have in his possession?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Tone.
And it did not stop there, ladies and gentlemen. We had over 300 rounds of pellets, and he only had 12 chickens. Might I say, when he came home from work, we played cool. We put his boots back in the closet. We put his cowboy hat back on the rack. We sat there and we watched late afternoon cartoons and pretended nothing has happened. He brought us food. We ate dinner. A day went past. He woke up the next morning to feed said chickens. And to his realization, it was a massacre. There was feathers, blood, chickens everywhere.
Parts of chickens, you mean?
And I think he knew at that time
He
when
fucked
he
up.
bought them guns,
He made a mistake.
He made a huge mistake.
he done fucked up. So old man confronted us, and he had this weird look about him. I think he didn't know what to say to his sons. Maybe he was afraid that we might cause him bodily harm as we sat there so calm and collective
I'm sure.
watching cartoons
sure.
as if nothing was done to those chickens at all. He thought to himself,
Trying
I
to play
think
it cool.
I'm raising fucking psychopaths.
And he's
Right?
encouraging this
And so
psychopath.
he asked my brother, he said, Lamar ignored him and kept watching TV. I looked at him for a very few seconds, and then I too kept watching TV. He said, Lamont. And we did not answer him. He turned the TV off and he looked at us. Lamar and Lamont. We say, yes, father. What happened to the chickens? We said, well, your bird dogs got out and they got in the chicken coop and they started to eat the chickens. And he goes, why are you guys lying to me? We're not lying, father. This is the truth. This is what happened. He goes, no, this is not what happened. I can see little holes in these chickens. And my dogs don't have blood on their mouth. And yet they're still locked up where I left them. Did you guys go out there and kill all my chickens? And that's when the gig was up. It was
no
up.
shit.
He knew it. Now ask me if he whooped our asses.
Did he whip your
Absolutely.
asses?
He did not whoop our asses.
Oh, he didn't.
No. He said, what y'all going to do is you're not going to shoot anything else unless it's one of these paper targets that this gun came with. And we go, okay. And I think he replaced the chickens a few weeks later. We take off to our mother's house. We had shared custody here. And we come back the next weekend. And there's those same guns. And there's no chickens out back. And we can have fun outside. So we got bored. We got tired of shooting paper targets. What else can we get ourselves into? What else can we shoot? So we go over to the neighbor's house. Jamel, what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing nothing. Hey, we just got some pellet guns. Anything we could shoot? He goes, no, but there is a window that I don't like. Point this window out. Surely this window is causing you harm.
The 80s were crazy.
And across
right.
here's what's fucked up. And across the alley, in the second story apartment, there's a window that reflects the sun. He didn't like the window. He said, let's aim at the window and see if these pellets can actually make it to the window. We said, that's a good idea, Jamel. And we pumped and pumped and pumped those guns. We all took aim. And those pellets made it to that window. And it was breaking that window out. Sure as rain. All of a sudden, the man comes out of the door looking around. We duck, we hide. And he's yelling, who's shooting at my window? You broke my window. We didn't say anything. We ran home.
Oh, of course.
We hid. Dad came home. We're watching cartoons. We had the same look on our face. He's like, fuck.
Not again.
What did you guys do? What did you shoot? Well, it wasn't chickens, Father.
Oh, those are all gone.
An hour after he got home, someone knocks on the door. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, no.
Father opens the door. How can I help you, sir? Your son shot out my window. I need my window replaced. And he said, my sons wouldn't do that. He goes, no, I saw them in the neighbor's yard. They had pellet guns and they were shooting out my window. You want to come look? So Dad went over there, looked, came back home and said, did you guys shoot this man's window out? That's the one thing we fessed up to. Yeah, we're sorry. I have to repair this man's window. We're sorry. He repaired that man's window. Mom picks us up after the end of the weekend. We come back to the old man's house the following weekend. No more pellet guns. We've ruined it.
Couldn't fool him twice.
Couldn't fool him twice. That's the type of shit that happens when the twins turn a particular age in this thing we call life. That's the shit we grew up with. Now, to finalize the birthday story of us celebrating our 6th or 7th birthday, whatever it may be.
Oh, geez.
My dad became a bit of a drug user, a crackhead of some sorts. And in 1986, it was all over. It was prevalent. He made tons of money. He worked with movie stars. He built tons of movie stars' homes. He refurbished Reggie Jackson's home, which is a baseball player. And we come to visit him one day, and we found the pellet guns. And in the house was his crackhead girlfriend. Now, you guys may laugh at this. You may find it disturbing. This is Monkey Island. This is the truth. This is how we grew up. It's crazy times. People grow up doing certain things. But we didn't like this girlfriend of his. She was a crackhead. We identified her as a crackhead because we know.
Crackheads need love too.
And my dad, my dad used to leave us money on the table. This money was for a restaurant right around a corner called Daddy-O's. And we would take that money, and the person that owned the restaurant knew my dad left us money every morning so we can go there and have breakfast. That was my dad's way of knowing we would eat.
Uh-huh.
So this woman would take the money for our lunch or for our breakfast and lunch. She would steal it, go out, and do drugs with it.
Filthy crackhead.
Filthy crackhead.
Yeah, it's shitty for kids too.
Yeah,
right? From
right?
kids. And take in mind, we're about maybe 8 years old at the time.
I mean, you're a crackhead. Do you really care?
Right? And she knows that we know that she knows she's stealing our breakfast and lunch money. And we weren't telling our father because, one, he was a bit hands-on with the women folk at the time. And two, if we told him, he'd probably be hands-on with her. So my brother and I, after weeks of this woman doing this to us, my brother and I said, you know what? We found the BB guns. We're going to take justice into our own hands. We will ensure she will never steal our money again. And here's the cool thing. When she was stealing our money and we didn't have money to get breakfast for being there for 8 to 10 hours a day, we would still go to this restaurant called Daddy-O's, and the owner would hook us up with food sometimes for free just because he knew we were young kids and we were hungry. So shout out to that dude who owned that restaurant. Probably gone by now, dead and gone by now, but shout out to that guy. So we took justice into our own hand. We found the ammunition for said pellet guns. We're a bit stronger now, so we're added like a couple of 2-3 more pumps. And as she's sleeping in Dad's bed, we opened fire on her. And we could load these things a hell of a lot faster. We shoot her in the foot. We shoot her in the leg. I think Lamar shot her in the titty.
Ow.
She woke up screaming and hollering, looking like a crackhead. Lips are dried and cracked up. She grabbed some clothes and she ran out of the house.
I bet.
And then my dad got off work. He came home. And the first thing he did was, where's Cherie at? That was her name, Cherie. Oh, I'll never forget that evil woman. Cherie is gone, Father. We upheld our laws
We shot her.
within the household. And Pops was like, what do you mean she's gone? Pops is looking at us like, these kids are psychopaths. I wonder if Pop thought to himself, do I dare check the fucking backyard? So he went in the room, searched around. He saw blood on the bed, blood on the sheets. And he comes back to the living room and he says, Lamar.
Why is he always questioning Lamar first?
Because Lamar is the oldest.
By 2 minutes. Like that makes a huge difference.
Right? As we're sitting there watching late afternoon cartoons, Tone.
Oh, jeez.
He says, Lamont. I don't answer. He turns the TV off. Twins. Where's Cherie? We look at him with these psychopath grins.
AKA Mixmaster says she's gone and you're welcome.
And we say to him, she's gone. And he says, what did you do to her? Lamar stood up and said, we shot her, Father.
Just like that, all proud.
But he did stand up and he admitted, we shot that bitch. And then we told her what she was doing, or we told Pops what she was doing for the past few weeks. And he looked at us and he actually apologized to us and said, I'm sorry. That should not have been the case. I trusted her with you guys and she wasn't taking care of you.
Trusted a crackhead with his kids.
Right? So you could tell his
He's
fucking
not
mind
trustworthy.
his mind was fucking gone. And we knew that the ship was sinking. Okay. We knew that he was changing. The drugs changed him. The house was falling apart. People were coming in, robbing us. He bought us dirt bikes. He taught us how to ride dirt bikes. People were coming in the house, stealing them right in front of us. My brother and I woke up to thieves in the living room with guns, stealing money out of his safe and leaving through the side sliding doors. And that was the life we were living for at least 4 or 5 years of our childhood, was environments like that, spending birthdays with this man, going through weird and strange shit. And it got to the point to where he knew he couldn't look after us anymore. And when I say we were so fucking disgustingly dirty and out of control, my mother would pick us up Sunday evenings and we were so bad off and so hungry that she and my sister had to undress us outside, put us in her car, basically naked with sheets around us, immediately take us back home, put us in the bathtub, and have to change the water out 4 or 5 times.
Bunch of cochinos.
Just to get us clean.
Crazy.
And that's probably the last time we went to go visit Joe Dixon. Now, those stories my brother and I experienced, no one else knew about these stories except for him and I. And I mean, believe me, there's plenty more where that came from. But those were some that I really, really remember turning a new age.
They're like pivotal points.
Having a crazy birthday and given things from an out of control parenting situation. It taught me how to be a better parent, like that. All those things you don't think you're going to remember or take with you, or they may not mean anything in your life. But
you mean like not bring around crackheads?
Don't bring around crackheads.
With your kids.
Don't give kids BB guns.
Yeah,
don't give badass kids BB guns.
Yeah, Mixmaster said, sorry, gang. The term is crack whore.
Crack whore.
If you're going to tell the story, tell it correctly.
She was a crack whore. Like, so every time I turn another year older, I feel rewarded. I feel
you
like
made it this far.
not only did I make it this far, Daryl, but I feel like, there's another notch on the belt. There was something else learned.
Mm-hmm.
And, although it may not have been the way most kids growing up, it was still a childhood that, was worth living.
Yeah, well, it was your childhood.
If it all meant that I was going to end up here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those were some of the memorable birthdays that I had.
Good times.
I love those stories.
It's crazy.
There's tons of those fucking stories.
Oh,
we're gonna play another jam for the old birthday. I'm just picking and choosing as I go. And then Pops had very expensive taste. He had these fucking saltwater fishes and a huge fish tank. So my brother and I had a great idea.
Oh no, here we go.
I'll tell you when we come back from the music break.
Here we go.
Let the music remind you you're not alone in the stars.
Whispering Cosmos.
That was cool.
Dude, right? That dude is dope. I like that guy. He's always playing some really nice, positive music. Tracker Jack is in the house.
Tracker Black.
It's been a minute since Tracker Blacklegs Redacted Self has been here.
I didn't even know how that name even came
I forgot
about.
why we started calling him Tracker
wild.
Blacklegs. I think because of his whole hip hop style he has, which I still can't find that Tracker Jack
Which one?
song he did when he did for Risky.
I think it's in the Discord, or he sent it to me, but it's not on his YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as promised, Tony, I
Oh.
know you're eagerly waiting. What happened?
So eagerly waiting.
What happened to the fish in the fish tank, you might say? Echo, are you still here?
Oh, you know Echo's still
We took
here.
a small commercial break, Echo. Okay. So father had he had very expensive saltwater fishes in the saltwater fish tank. It was a huge fish tank. And my brother and I are in this very destructive phase, apparently and obviously, right?
Apparently.
So we used to watch my mom clean around the house with said,
Chemicals?
chemical agents. And we would say to ourselves, I wonder if we pour all the pine saw in the fish tank, would it clean the fish tank? And the answer was
No.
yes. It cleaned the fish tank, but it cleaned the fish tank for good. Dad came home and said, so Lamar.
Always Lamar.
Were you guys watching cartoons?
Yeah. Actually, probably what was on was like fucking Land of the Lost was probably on, right? And he came and he said, he noticed right away. That's the thing, Tone. As soon as he came in, it almost became a ritual. As soon as Pops got off work, he almost wanted to look for something immediately that was out of place because he knew. He knew we were getting into something.
You've given them enough
to worry about.
yeah.
Could you imagine that poor man would go to work going, my God, am I going to come back home and my kids are going to be dead?
I know why he turned to crack. It makes complete sense now.
Yeah, dealing with us.
Complete sense.
So he came home and the first thing he noticed was the pacus and the perches were floating. And the only thing I think that was barely alive were the crabs. And he looked at the fish tank closely. He was like, oh, you could see it in his face, Tony. You could see the devastation in his face. He looked at us like, oh my God, you guys, you killed the fish.
I'm sure he didn't say it quite like that.
Oh, he was pissed.
I'm
like,
sure
this
there
is,
was much more.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't notice the lemony fresh smell in the house.
Bro, he didn't.
He smells so lemony in here.
Did you guys clean? No, you couldn't have cleaned.
He didn't know, he didn't know what killed his fish. All he knew was that his expensive fish were floating upside down in the tank, and he did not know what we did to him. And he had this fish guy come, and they were testing the water, and he was like, man, like the water has been tainted. It's a different color. I don't know what they put in here, but it's not right. And Pop searched around and he looked and he brought back this bottle with this man in a white t-shirt and the bald head. For all of you who don't know who that, you don't know.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. He brought back a Mr. Clean bottle and said, y'all emptied the entire bottle in the fish tank. And we said, yes, Dad, sorry. We just wanted to clean the fish tank. And he was like, this ain't how you clean the fish tank. I got algae eaters. Well, I had algae eaters in there that did that. You killed all the fish. I should whoop your ass for this, but he did not. He was not a fan of spanking us. And we took off for the weekend, and we came back, and we seen that he restocked the fish tank. And my brother and I was like, oh, so clearly he can restock the fish tank. So let's go to the garage and get some fishing poles. So we went to the garage. We got his deep sea fishing pole. This is a huge fishing pole. And Lamar said, wait, we need worms. And I'm like, where are we going to find some worms? So in his garden bed in the back, we took a spade shovel and we dug a hole, and we kept digging and we kept digging and we kept digging. We found no worms. So we were like, what's the next best thing? What could we use as bait?
You know what? If you had said we kept digging and kept digging and kept digging and found a foot, somehow I would have not been surprised.
So what was the next option for bait? That's right. We had bologna in the refrigerator.
Look, the electronic composer said bologna.
Yep. So we had bologna in the refrigerator. Look, Michael know.
He knows.
And
Was he your neighbor?
And so we were like, okay, let's get the bologna.
The bologna.
Right? And our bologna came.
Bologna.
Our bologna didn't have a first name. I think our bologna first name was like government. And we started chopping off pieces of bologna. We put it on the hook. That damn old man left the hook on that damn pole. And we put out a bunch of line, and we put it in the fish tank, and those fish would not bite the line. And we just kept dangling and dangling. And sure enough, one of those pacus bit the line, and he got caught on the hook, and we were reeling him out, and we got him, but there was this lid over the fish tank where you couldn't really bring the fish out.
Bicky says happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks, Bicky. So we removed the lid from the fish tank, and we were actually able to bring the fish out. And the fish was flopping, and we didn't know what to do. And Lamar said, what did Dad do when he caught fish at the lake? I was like, what did he do? And I go, oh, yeah, you got to stab him with a knife.
Jesus. Oh, man.
I didn't know anything about fucking filleting a fish or cleaning a fish. I just knew he had a knife. What's the next thing that happened when you go fishing? And so we went in, and we couldn't find a really sharp knife, but he had tons of butter knives. And we just started stabbing the floppy fish and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing until it stopped flopping. And then we looked at each other and was like, well, should we get it off the hook and put it back in the fish tank?
Oh, my goodness.
And we didn't know how to unhook the fish. So we cut the line, threw the fish back in the fish tank with the line still in his mouth as it floated there. Hurry up, put the fishing pole back in the garage, exactly where he had left it, hookless this time. And we grabbed the money off the dining room table, went to Daddy O's to buy ourselves some lunch, which was grilled cheese and fries, brought it back. We ate like kings. Watched some more of the Land of the Lost, and sure as shit, my dad comes home, and the first thing he's looking at is us, and then looking around us like there's something going on here.
Something happens.
And he looks at the fish tank again, and he goes, for fuck's sake, you killed another fish. You killed another fish.
Geez.
And he's expecting it. He's like, well, 4 of them are still alive, so that's a plus. But why is this one floating? And he removed the lid and grabbed the fishing line with the fish attached, and he saw how bad it was in horrible condition, like it was been stabbed by a butter knife. He just looked at us and said, I'm calling your mother. He called our mother. He put our mother on the phone. My mom's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And she was like, whoop their ass. And he never did. He never whooped our ass. And You know, he just replaced the fish. Months down the road, he stopped buying fish, and he just said, "You know what? Fuck the fish."
Took him that long, huh?
Right? And the fish tank was always filled with water. It was always oxygenated. It still had like all of the decor in the fish tank, but it never really had any fish. And so, yeah, we Mr. Cleaned the fish, and we fished out the fish with the fishing pole. I mean, we were just we were great kids, man.
Really? Really?
I think any parent would be proud to have kids like us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If they're crackheads.
My God. Growing up in that house, I tell you, man, it was where a kid can do whatever a kid wanted to do, you know, and he knew it. And I think that's why we did not want to go live with our mother, because at his house, we can do whatever we want. And Mom was seeing us going down the wrong path. And
she was like, oh, no.
Yeah, this is not happening. As soon as we started coming home with roaches in our bags and rat droppings on the bag, my mother knew, y'all can't go back there no more. We literally had roaches crawling all over us as we slept. We had rats crawling over the bed. There was never any food in the house. We were literally, if we were hungry, we had syrup and bread for meals. And when he got off work, he would order some food. And by the time you open it, a roach would crawl over it. You know, horrible. But I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
real quick before we forget, stand up so they can see the back of the shirt.
Okay.
This is a perfect. You're going to stand. Okay, turn. No, turn. Go to the back. Yeah. This is perfect. I said what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Perfect for this storytelling.
I don't know how many birthdays you guys remember. I don't know what was your favorite birthday. If you got a favorite birthday, if you got a birthday story to tell us your story.
Yeah, come in.
Come in.
I bet nobody can top any of these stories. That'll be the challenge.
Well, it's not about topping the birthday story
No,
per
it is
se.
for me.
But anyone want to come in and share their birthday
man.
story, now's the time to do it.
Jeez.
We just have fun.
Yeah. You want to
Yeah, let me
here,
get
grab
that.
This. You'll be using this, I'm sure, quite often. And then you got to read this in the back.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh, the NPC book?
Yeah.
There's an NPC book.
Yep. Project Notebook.
Okay, and on the back of this book, there's multiple other books. I don't know how well you guys can see that.
I mean, you can see that there's stuff on there, but
Okay.
yeah.
Now, you'd never believe who wrote this book, or not really wrote a book, but laid out the project notebook for the NPC. Keep track of your music production. 100-page project notebook. Perfect for MPC 1, MPC Live, MPC Key 61, and MPC X. About me. I have been writing music with synthesizers and drum machines from the start of the 80s. I hope you find this book useful with your adventures in music. I have plans for more books. Let's see how this goes. Signed, Cresthead. So, Cresthead has these books on Amazon. Let me get this closer.
I didn't realize that he was talking about it in the chat that I'm in, and I didn't realize he made them.
Yeah. Yep. I'm turning it around. It's kind of blurry. We have to fix the. Yeah, I don't know why that camera. Do the other one. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. Open it up so they can see the pages. So you can just write notes, keep track of all your stuff.
Yeah, that's rad.
Mm-hmm. And then the back, he has all of those, the T8, the 404. And then on the bottom is his little note.
Cress, let's make an electron one. Sell a crap ton of those.
Yeah, right?
Cresshead is a man of a lot of
It's on Amazon
surprises.
if anybody's interested.
It's on Amazon. And he also wrote children's book.
Right?
How many books has he? He's written, I think, 2 or 3 children's books.
Steve Gilbert is Cressy.
Yeah, Steve Gilbert.
So that's his books if you found it, Vicky.
Yeah. Fucking Vicky's laughing.
I call him Steve Gilbert.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, but Cresshead is a bit of an enigma. Welcome in, Tape Pusher. Nice to have you here. Okay, so do we? Okay, so the link is up. If anybody wants to come in and tell a birthday story, now would be the time. We're not gonna be on all night here. We're still got to go celebrate the old birthday.
I'm trying to think of a good birthday story, and I can't come up with anything.
Really?
Yeah, I've got nothing. No, like.
Probe said,
Probably blocked it out.
You probably did. That's how bad it was.
As far as like books and stuff are concerned, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, this one. Probe said, "Can the twins do one on fish care?"
Yeah, Probes, let me work on that. Cressy, you want to help write this book?
Jeez. Let's not encourage that behavior.
Right. We got time for another one. This is what I wanted to do for my birthday. I just wanted to tell birthday stories.
We have time.
So if you guys find this interesting.
You tell your story. I'm gonna go run inside. I have dinner going, so I need to check on it.
Stir it up.
Yeah. So I'll Tone, you're in charge. Make sure he doesn't go too crazy.
Well, I won't go too crazy. I don't know. I just wanted to hear. Go ahead.
What?
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to hear from everybody. Hear their birthday stories. See what people been up to. What they thought about this world.
So I can't tell a good birthday story, but I find it interesting that our birthdays are a day apart, and then Traders is the next day, apparently.
Traders is tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what he said earlier. I mean, unless he's messing with us, yeah.
Yeah, Trader could be trolling.
I graduated high school with a class of like 100 kids. Mm-hmm. So you'd think, everyone's, it's a pretty good number to like average things out. There were 4 kids in my graduating class with the same birthday. Like me and 3 other kids.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like the strangest thing. This small group of people.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. Tracker saying, wait, you always kill pets on your birthday? No, not always on the birthday, but we were very destructive. Trader to the Living said, yeah, it's tomorrow. He'll be 52. Wow.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Trader. Damn. So Tony first, my brother and I, and then now Trader.
Who's got the 16th? Somebody
somebody has to have. We'll see you later, Bicky. Yeah. I don't know why we were so destructive as kids.
I mean, you're kids and you're not being watched. You get into stuff.
Right.
And that's like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. That's a rough age to not have any supervision.
It is. It is, especially in those times,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, so my parents split up when I was like 6 years old. So I was a latchkey kid from a pretty young age, but I don't think like I had like a no supervision type thing until I was like 11, 12 years old, before my mom would just be like, yeah, go home after school, wear a key on a necklace, get in the house and be done with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome in, Get Jervis.
What's up, Jervis? Oh, look at
Jervis?
that. Banana Rider's birthday was the 11th.
Oh,
birthday.
shit. We all in Aquarius is
the
up
age
in
of
here.
Aquarius.
It is the age of the Aquarius. You want to come in and tell a birthday story, Banana Rider? Anybody want to come in? Jervis, you want to come in and tell a birthday story? I think you missed my birthday story, but you can always go back and hear it again, Jervis. Yeah, my brother and I, man, we grew up and you know what? We met so many people in our lives when we were young. Let me see. My dad built a lot of famous people homes. When we were young, we were babysat by Bob Dylan, believe it or not.
That's crazy.
And
did he mumble the whole time?
You know, we were probably like 6 or 7 years old.
You don't
so
remember it that well.
I can't remember it well, but my dad was remodeling his house, and I just remember it being a very big house. I remember hanging out with Jacob Dylan, and I remember this dude showing us a pack of condoms at a very young age. And I was like, ooh, what are those for? I remember he had a lot of toys, He-Man, and
I don't know how old he is. Is he about your age? Was he older?
I think he was older, if not the same age.
All right.
It was so long ago, Tone, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You. But I knew it was his son. I think there may have been another child in the house, but I can't be sure. And Dad would work on the house, and he would tell us to go play, and we would take condoms out of a package paper and blow them up and slap each other with them. And it was a strange childhood my brother and I had. Another one was Reggie Jackson, the baseball player.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier.
And he lived off the 101 freeway in California, like by what was the exit? I remember the exit because it was a long name. Mulholland Drive.
Like the movie.
Right? He lived off of Mulholland Drive, and man, that house was huge.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Fucking huge, man. I remember we were sitting in his garage. Him and the old man are talking, and we saw his sports room, and they were going over like some of his trophies and his jerseys, and then all of a sudden, when the old man was like, I think he was painting the garage or putting stucco on, there was this crazy lady running down the hill with a knife in her hand, and she was like trying to stab people and going crazy. And Reggie Jackson closed his garage door and told my brother and I to wait in there. And we didn't see how they took care of the situation, him and my father, but they did. They opened the door again, and we were back chilling. Like, I just remember those moments, you know?
Reggie Jackson had an MVP and 2 Silver Sluggers and 2 World Series MVP, so he probably had some hardware on the shelf.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer too, so it's pretty cool.
Who else? Who else famous? Let's see. There's a couple of more people I remember very well. Alice from Mel's Diner. I don't know if you guys remember that old sitcom back in the day.
I know of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, he did her house. Man, oh shit! How could I forget this one? He redid Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's bathroom, and I remember sitting on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's toilet, and my
super high.
Dude, my legs was dangling, and I looked at my old man. I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, what in the fuck?" Man, that bathroom was amazing. The smells of the food that was being cooked in there was amazing. That dude looked like a fucking Nephilim giant to me at the time. That shit was fucking crazy.
So you got me thinking now about like you're talking about what your dad did, and hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Marilyn says hi.
Did you guys get your stickers yet?
Did we get the stickers yet? No, not yet.
Damn. Why does it take so long?
Because the postal service isn't privatized yet. Duh.
Yeah, duh.
Right?
Yeah. What were you saying?
I'm thinking about like weird famous people that my dad met or that I met through my dad, because he's been working in music production since and playing music since he's a teenager. So he had a lot of famous friends also. And growing up in New York, he got to work with a lot of famous New York musicians. Like he was in a band with oh my God, what's his name? The guitar player from Chic. Fuck. Black guy plays the real like funky. He was in he did all this the Daft Punk songs with them recently. What is the name of whatever? Anyway, so he was in a band with him, and he wanted to Niles Rodgers. He wanted to start Chic, and my dad was playing in a band with him, and he was like, "Let's do this thing." So yeah, people got it. Tanit's got it. Milky's got it. And my dad was like, "I don't know. I kind of want to do this this progressive rock thing that I'm trying to do with my friends." And he did that instead of, he could have been the bass player in Chic.
Oh, no.
And when I was a kid, in the mid to late 90s, I remember going to buy one of the early Wu-Tang records. And like I had it in a portable CD player at my dad's house. And he's like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's these guys, the Wu-Tang Clan or whatever." And he's like, "Why do I know that name?" And he's not a hip hop guy. So he's looking at the liner notes in the CD, and he's like, "Oh, I know this guy, and I know this guy, and I know that guy." So in all the Wu-Tang songs, they always talk about the RZA's mixing console. It's like a common thing. It comes up all the time. It was Soundtracks. Soundtracks is a British company, or was. I'm not sure if they're still around. They might be. British mixing company, mixer. They built all sorts of stuff. And my dad had been to RZA's house on Staten Island, where him and I believe Method Man and Raekwon and Ghostface lived at the time, and went in the basement and like fixed his console on like multiple occasions.
That's wild.
And he would tell me, he's like, the house, he's like, it's crazy. He's like, all they have is just records everywhere.
Yeah,
I guess RZA just has an unbelievable record collection that's literally taking up the entire house.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't realize these guys." He's like, "I thought it was kind of cool that they had a big mixer and whatnot and had all these records." He's like, "I didn't know anything about their music though. Had no idea."
Can you imagine all the shit the RZA sampled? And your dad walked right in on.
Yeah. And he fixed that mixer multiple times to the point where like, we wouldn't have Wu-Tang records if it wasn't for my dad fixing that mixer.
That's insane.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild. That's amazing.
Kudos for your dad for fixing that shit.
Yeah.
I shod the horse.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
What's up, dude?
Good. I don't have a birthday story, but we got to talk about this MIDI situation.
God damn it,
That's
Michael.
for another day. Today we're not going to worry about that.
I'm not going to go back into that fucking MIDI.
The entertainment value of that goes down real fast.
Yeah, real fast.
You realize that there are YouTube tutorials that you can go to that will direct you how to get to heaven. So I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube tutorial out there that can help you with that MIDI situation.
Yeah, nah. Everybody's MIDI situation is different.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so when you try to go look for specific things and you're not getting the right information for the right instrument and AI is no help, you're left to push buttons yourself and try to figure out why things aren't happening. So
I'll leave you with 3 words. In, out, and through.
In, out, and through. There, done.
Go from there, and you'll
Done.
figure it out.
And sometimes there's mergers too. So
Good times.
Well, you hold on. Wait 1 second.
watch him knock something off at his studio desk.
Oh, geez.
You guarantee I will. This is why you have things like this. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You got to have these these through boxes and stuff.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
plenty of them. Yeah,
Right.
I got plenty of those and mergers. But my issues are far different from just a couple of boxes. It's just literally trying to get something to talk or
Yeah.
something to follow, and it's not following. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Were you going to
trying
tell
to
another?
figure out
You had
what-
another story?
Was I going to tell another story?
I don't know. You were saying something. I forgot what it was. I know Tone was talking about his dad fixing this stuff, and then you were going to say something.
Huh.
Yeah, because I've got boring birthday story. I really that really stands out.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't classify any story to be boring. Like, don't hold it
It's to the
in light of my birthday, or like
I
what's
don't.
what's one of your memorable birthdays?
Well,
we all got to have one that just stood out, maybe even two.
meeting Vanessa Rubin. I don't know if you know who she is, but she's a world-class jazz singer, and meeting her was really exciting. Oh well, and that was on my birthday. But I'm trying to think if there was any really no. I know that sounds weird, but I mean they've been atypical birthday. I mean, I had great times and stuff.
Right.
But I don't think anything really incredible or anything ever happened that I can think of. No.
Yeah.
Milky. So Milky. I'm just going to say 101.
Milky.
Milky was telling us a birthday story earlier where his now 26-year-old, why is there a whisper? I have an echo on something. Let me see. Do you hear that?
I do hear a whisper or echo or something.
That's weird. So Milky's oldest is 26 now. And on the oldest birthday, the one who's now 21 was born. So they share the same birthday in February, just different years.
I want to know
crazy.
what's so busy about that day in May where you keep
Well, you got to figure out
making kids, Milky.
right? And then he said one was early and the other one was late. So
Weird.
the first one was late, and then the second one, the 21-year-old, was early.
That's strange.
Why isn't that so cool?
Milky, what are you doing?
I mean, that makes for a great that makes for a great story.
That
What's
is
up, Apollo?
Right?
Card.
What's up,
Yeah,
Apollo?
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Paulo, I love your space that you
Yeah.
sit in. It looks like it's such a battle station and like a
Right.
cool, chill
Yeah.
hangout spot. Every time you're on, I'm like,
It's
man, I
not
want to
quite
hang
a-
out in there.
Yeah, it's not quite a spaceship, but it's a real nice space shuttle.
Yeah, it is. Space capsule.
Hey, look
with
at
all the windows.
Hey guys, look at Tone's sub and mine are talking to each other. Lights are blinking in the same spot.
Oh, shit.
Is
Yeah,
it?
huh? That's right. You both got the sub 37s. I purged the shit out of mine.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's another thing. I don't remember you ever selling that thing for $1,000.
The sub 37?
Yes.
Yeah, it actually sold for 1,100.
Oh shit!
No. When you initially,
$1,100.
when you first were trying to sell it,
Mm-hmm.
what were you selling at the price of?
I think it was for 14,
That's
But
what I
that
was
was
saying
with the
before.
case.
and that was
That's
with
what I
the
was saying
case.
before. I didn't know that you had taken it down to $1,000, but I had already purchased something
Mhm.
because I definitely would have got that off you for $1,000. I love that thing. I want it eventually one
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, my
It didn't fit my setup or flavor anymore, and it wasn't one of my favorite synthesizers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was at a which store? Guitar Center. and they had a model on the floor, and I started fidgeting with it, and I was surprised at how quickly I had gotten to something.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where another guy had stopped, and he kind of standing watching me. I'm like, I was like, oh, I'm liking this. And ever since, I mean, I've always liked the architecture anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When I had a chance to touch it, I went, okay, this is a board I can.
Yeah, not per function is no, like there's not a whole lot of sub diving. You know, you're moving knobs and you're sound designing quickly.
Yeah, it's a very traditional synthesizer that way for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, I can twiddle knobs all day and night. I mean, that's my thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta know what I use my sub 37 for.
What you use it for?
A MIDI controller.
Well, there you go. And that sums it up.
It's very playable as far as the key bed goes.
Yeah, and I like the keys. The keys are heavy on it.
Yeah.
You got any memorable birthdays you want to tell Apollo?
Oh, I can't be talking about that shit on the airwaves.
He did.
I do have a similar one when I was younger. So I got a BB gun when I was 8. But I experienced death at a really young age. So I was like very, very respectful of like even bugs. I didn't want to kill bugs and stuff. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I was really respectful for life. And, that's kind of when I became a horticulturist. It's like, even plants are important. But my dad got me a BB gun. I was 8 or 9. And he set up this little backdrop in the garage to where I could practice in there and made targets. And then he would cut, he made all kinds of cool. He'd take shotgun shells and he would cut all the gunpowder and pellets out of it. And then he would shove that into like a hydrogen peroxide bottle or a 2-liter bottle because the shotgun shell would fit in there perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And then, try and hit the firing pin on it. So he would set things up like that for me. It was really cool. But, me being a little kid, that wasn't good enough. So I ended up shooting all my grandma's crystal in the garage.
Damn.
No.
I think that's just as bad, Apollo.
Well, I got my back porch fucking painted red.
I bet.
Shooting your grandma's crystals, that is not good. I'd much rather shoot something else. I'll tell you that.
And then later when I got older and became a glass blower and stuff, my mom was like, that was all like first generations of Korsky crystal that you shot.
Oh my goodness.
Good God.
Damn.
Thank you, Warheart Arts, for the happy birthday. Welcome in Andy Fireblades Musa. Yeah.
I figured out a story. I just remembered something.
Let's go.
It's not anything really super major, but it was just kind of stupid. I used to be a bartender, and I used to work in the Renaissance Center downtown Detroit, and it's at the time tallest, one of the tallest structures in Michigan. And at the top, there's a circular restaurant that goes around in a circle. It rotates. Mm-hmm. So this is back. This is probably around 82. And so we're getting toward the end of the shift. I had been working the midnight shift. So we're on 2:00 and place is emptied out and waiters, waitresses, bartenders are all cleaning up. And it's my birthday that night. And one of the bartenders, and I remember his name is Matt Schlag. And Matt Schlag, if wherever you are, man, that was the craziest thing. So anyway, Matt goes, hey, man, so we're going to go to celebrate your birthday. And everybody said, we're going to go down to Piper's Alley. And it was this small little club that actually the people who worked after hours would go to. Even other bartenders and waitresses would go to this place. So we go there. I got just totally like ripped. I mean, totally ripped. And I won't go into the whole story, but the crazy part about it was, so, Matt's driving me back home and we're on the freeway. All of a sudden he goes, hey man, you want to see something? I go, what? He goes, watch. And he turns the car and it goes up onto the embankment. So now we're driving at a 45-degree angle. Am I screaming and hey man, go to, no, we're both laughing. And we get toward the viaduct, the overpass, and he comes down on the freeway. and I see he goes there, and we go back up. He does this, I don't know how many, about a mile or something.
Good God.
Yeah. So that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit reckless. I mean, that's living reckless.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But, I mean, by today's standards, it's kind of crazy. Back then, I was so young, and who cared?
Yeah.
You think you're immortal. When you're younger, you think you're immortal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was kind of crazy. So
Yeah. I mean, if that's as crazy as you got electronic composer, then good on you.
Yeah, for real.
Well, that's not as crazy as I got. That's about as crazy as I got on my birthday.
On your birthday.
Well, you don't want to hear about other. Oh my God.
I mean, this is the place to hear about it. So, I mean, if you got it, we listening, my brother.
At least
No.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
Maybe another time.
I don't have any problem sharing stories. I've told people
Oh no, we know.
plenty of fucking stories. Plenty of stories.
We know this.
We lived in a trailer park 1 year, and I think we got our I'm pretty sure we got my grandmother to be looked at different, and probably made her want to move out of the trailer park. That's how bad we were.
Your Irish grandmother?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gypsy Irish living in the trailer park sounds right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. See, I grew up in the times of BB guns myself. BB guns, and we used to have something called mini bikes.
Yeah, we had mini bikes growing up
You
too.
remember the mini bike?
Mm-hmm.
They were all over the place. But
Yeah.
we used to shoot each other with BB guns. Are you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't shoot each other with BB guns. We had gang bangers doing that with real guns to us. So,
Yeah, for reals.
Or we had a game called Make It or Break It, where we would play a 45, and we had stacks of 45. Me and my brother, and it says, "Did you like it?" Goes, "Break it!" And we walk out our backyard, and we sling them against the tree.
oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah, my old man would have killed me.
If we made it, we would 45, break it, took it out back, and did saucered it right into a tree. Make it or break it.
So are you born and raised in Detroit?
You better believe it, baby.
Good God. Is it as
fun
bad as
I lived in
Detroit.
Cali for a while, though. I love California. I lived in Cali for a while.
Yeah. Is it as bad as they say in Detroit?
You would not believe the renaissance the city's gone through. And over the past I think about 6 or 7 years, we've been in National Geographic, in some of the international public, New York Times. USA Today has voted our riverfront the best riverfront in the United States for 3 years in a row now.
Really?
Oh yeah. They're finishing up COSM. We're getting a COSM here. You know what COSM is?
No.
They have only 2 in in the United States. One's in Las Vegas, and the other one's in Colorado. They're these huge, giant domes, and they're totally immersive.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit inside these domes, and you get 360 degree. They can put you on the football field.
What's the one in Vegas called?
Sphere.
The Sphere. Yeah.
That's exactly what we're getting here. They're constructing it now. That'll be completed sometime next year. We just completed a second bridge going from Detroit to Canada, because we're only a bridge and a tunnel away.
Yeah.
My goodness, we had the last event we had here it was flawless. The NFL draft, it couldn't have been more perfect. I mean, we've been getting some major kudos. I'm fortunate right now. I live right in the crux of everything. I mean, the stadiums are 2 blocks away. I live right across the street from a major arena. I live right across the street from where the Pistons and the Red Wings play. So almost any major act that comes is right across the street.
Right.
The reputation that Detroit has gotten frustrates me because people keep that reputation going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been dead for several years now, at least 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been amazing what's been going on here, but the certain media wants to keep that label on us, even though we're way beyond that now. And like I said, internationally, we've been getting a claim for just a number of things. So.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should go visit.
Maybe we should visit Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I would show you an incredible time. And if
Detroit.
you come here in the summer, spring, summer,
Yeah.
you
very nice.
you got back to back. You've got the Techno Festival, which is one of the largest in the world, and everybody, all of the DJs from around the world come to this. And then right after that, we have a Grand Prix downtown. We have a jazz festival, international jazz festival. All of these things in the summertime, boom, boom, boom. It's like you can hardly find a weekend to breathe.
Yeah, there's a lot of historical land sites in Detroit too.
We have what has been voted the #1 historical museum. I mean, not historical, but the international museum in the world. I mean, it's just, and not to mention, like, we're a voracious sports town, and how many great music acts have come from here. So, I mean, we don't have anything to be shameful of.
Yeah.
The city areas itself were beautiful in Detroit. I was there in the early 2000s. And like the city wasn't doing great then, but like outside of the bad areas, the neighborhoods that have been falling apart since the auto industry moved out of the town, the rest of the city's nice. A lot of the people I met were angry, but
yeah, we're only 3 hours away from Detroit.
Yeah, we should definitely go visit.
Yeah.
You'd be shocked even now how much since the early 2000s that you experienced here. You'd be shocked at even how much growth has been. I mean, when I moved where I'm at now, like a lot of this was they were just building these condos, but they weren't even selling. There was nobody buying them.
Yeah.
But they kept building them up. And then as the city came out of its bankruptcy, Dan Gilbert came in here with his billions and billions and billions. And he said, I'm going to invest in Detroit. And he brought like major money here. And he's been investing here ever since. And he rebuilt, we just finished the new Hudson's Tower. It's the tallest tower. It's taller than the Renaissance Center now. It's a beautiful structure, and it's massive. So it's good times here. I mean, outside of everything that's happening to everybody else politically, everybody's going through their stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing you guaranteed, you come here, man, there's so much to do.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely check that out. Yeah, we have 1 or 2 more songs I want to play for the old birthday. Next up is A.S.I.F. Stripe, is one of my favorite artists, and for all of you who don't know who A.S.I.F. Stripe is, you're about to learn who he is now.
All right, here we go.
Damn, it's nothing like an ASIF stripe.
Was his dad's art like famous or popular at all? Kind of like go look at what his dad did. I know all that visual arts stuff from,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I don't know
it's-
if it's
it's from
stuff
his
that
father.
only is
I don't
that
know
he
if-
has access to, or if like I can find it on the internet.
So I know he's obtained all of his dad's art, right? But I don't know what's been sold or how famous he actually was. But
Okay.
you know, when I really encourage people to go to ASIF Stripe's YouTube channel and listen to his music. He's like literally on my top 10 as far as favorite artists. And I don't know if that's because he pulls out some emotional aspects from my prior life, but Asif is a very intelligent person. He's in our Discord. He's always posting things into the Basement Diaries.
Into his channel.
And he's a very profound artist, and that dude is just brilliant, man. We're trying to get him on Third Ear, and as soon as he's not busy, he'll be on for an interview.
Okay, real quick. There is a
Thanks, Samurai.
challenge to be had. So this is River X and his wife, and a little gift that they sent over for the twins' birthday. Now, they have a bet between both of them.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that little gift that they gave you
Mhm.
is a tradition that is disappearing in Germany.
Okay.
And so they want to see if anybody in the chat knows what that tradition is.
Oh shit.
So it's a tradition to give two little cakes, these little cakes with candles, presented like this in Germany. And there's a name for that tradition.
I'm not going to be familiar with this.
You know who would know this?
Davey the Hug Monster might.
Davey might know, and Da Vinci Girl might know.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I bet if she was in the chat, she would know.
But what an awesome thing
Right?
for them to do.
Isn't that so cool? So
5,000 miles away to celebrate some couple of monkeys' birthday
Right?
over there.
that's really cool. And then they did the German tradition. So she is saying, no, people aren't going to know it.
Mhm.
And he's giving the benefit of the doubt and saying somebody will figure it out.
Hmm.
I
I'm
mean,
not
if I,
familiar with it.
yeah, I'm
Well,
not familiar with it either.
Somebody will Google it eventually.
Right? Yeah.
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 I might not be doing that right now.
Yeah. Right. I knew you would, Tone, because it's something I would do too.
Okay. So the wife and I want to tell one more birthday story.
Oh,
And the only reason why I have to have the wife tell it,
oh, I'm going to tell
it's
it.
for my 40th.
Uh-oh.
It's because I don't fucking remember turning 40. Some of you may think to yourself, surely you do. I'm going to tell you right now. I remember how it started. I remember driving to the state
How
where it was going to start.
How did it start?
So we lived in Wyoming at the time, okay? And if you ever lived in Wyoming, the winters there are brutal. It's only 500,000 people in the entire state. And we were not going to celebrate another birthday in Wyoming. We were going to go back to civilization. So I had just got the Ram truck at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just got it, but it's only been like a year or two old. And I said, Daryl, one of my favorite spots is to go to my brother-in-law's house and go to this Korean barbecue place, right?
What better place
And,
than to go visit Vegas?
The first time I had this Korean barbecue, I'm gonna tell this real quick side story, is when the wife and I, we were like really involved with Mike Dolce, which is an MMA nutrition coach who helped train fighters, right? And at the time, her and I were teaching women's self-defense. She has a background in jiu-jitsu. I have a background in Israeli Krav Maga, and we blended the two together, and we started teaching women self-defense, okay? And we went to go take Mike Dolce's nutrition course so we can be nutrition coaches and certify in his schooling. And during that, we were visiting the brother and the sister.
Yeah.
And they took us to a place, this Korean barbecue place. But before they took us to the Korean barbecue place, he took us to an arcade place where you can gamble there, you can bet on horses, but mainly it was a huge arcade, right? And I was like, this place is fucking amazing. And we had a blast there. And we had to go back to Wyoming. And I could not get this fucking place out of my head. And I said, well, Daryl, you know I'm turning 40. I want to do something big. She goes, how big? I want to go back to Vegas. I want to go to our favorite spots. And I want to bring in this 40th birthday like none other, right? And I was a big drinker at the time. Jameson was my weapon of choice.
Oh, boy.
And so we took
I've had a night or two with that.
So we took the road trip out. We drove in one shot. It took 16 hours to get to Vegas. As soon as we got there, we took a quick nap. And I believe the party was on.
Headed out.
Right?
Well, it started at my sister's house.
It started at her sister's house. And we knew where we wanted to go.
There's no better way to visit Vegas than to visit somebody who lives there, because they take you to places not on the strip that are much more fun.
Right.
And way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
If you're not gambling.
And when we got there, Jake had already had Jameson and pickle juice.
They were already kind of lit.
So I do these things called pickle shots. You take Jameson and you take pickle juice. They're in two different shot glasses, right? And it's the most beautiful drink someone has invented. The problem with it is
gross.
You get fucked up, right? And
you don't need the pickle juice to get fucked up, bro.
No, but it makes it taste so good. For me, it's like my favorite, right?
Picklebacks, yeah, they're called.
They call it picklebacks.
Yeah.
And I was 4 shots in. I smoked a whole joint to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think Jake smoked a little bit with me. Wait, does Jake smoke? I think he chose to smoke with me that day, right? Uh-huh. And the party hadn't started. So we immediately go, okay, let's go to our favorite spot. And we get to our favorite spot. And Marilyn, I remember Marilyn going, okay, here's here's your, I think it was a card she purchased
to go play games.
to go play games,
we went
right?
to
She
this
loaded
art-
this fucking card
It's
up,
like New Orleans theme restaurant.
right? We got an echo coming in from somewhere.
Yeah.
We want to fix that.
Let me.
Or somebody might have their volume up with the show.
Apollo, try coming back in. I think it was Apollo.
Yeah, see, Samurai knows about the fucking pickle shots. Good old Jameson.
You know, Trader's relating to you too. He's on the pick up.
Trader, yeah.
Yeah.
So I dusted off a whole handle, not a bottle, a handle
Yeah, by yourself.
of Jameson by myself.
How'd you survive?
Exactly. I had alcohol poisoning at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so we got to this place, and Marilyn loads up this fucking card, and I'm like, bet me and Jake about to go have fun. And we played everything in that fucking place.
It's really cool because it's like it's a New Orleans theme, and it's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese for adults. You play these games and you get tickets, right? So it was my sister and myself, and we were playing against the boys to see who got more tickets.
And so my memory stops at
I gave you the card.
no. It stops at the basketball game
Okay.
where the balls keep spitting out and you keep throwing them in the hoop, right?
Yeah.
And that's when I felt that fucking awesome joint kick in, and all of those damn picklebacks started to kick in, and I was like, oh shit, I'm fucked up.
Let me tell you, his inhibitions. Bye-bye.
And
All
literally,
gone.
when I say that's all I remember, if she wasn't there, I probably would have gotten taken advantage of or robbed or something. I was just fucking gone.
Yeah.
But you know that alcohol is really going through your bloodstream, and you're doing this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Helping it.
Even more.
Like pumping you up even more. and
Oh,
more.
I was fucking wasted.
So this guy was like talking to everybody. Everybody was his friend. Everybody was his best friend. Everybody apparently was going to go visit us in Wyoming. He was giving out addresses and phone numbers like fucking left and right. And so I had to go follow behind him and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for my husband. Blah, blah. Oh my God, he gave you the wrong phone number. Let me fix that for you. And so I would change it. The bastard, all in his drunkenness, gave him the correct phone number. So I'm like changing the phone numbers and everybody's things to a wrong number. And erasing the ad. I'm like, oh my God, that's where we moved from. This is where we're at now. So I'm changing addresses. Then he lost his driver's license, had to go fucking find his driver's license. My brother-in-law is next door to that Korean barbecue place. He ordered the biggest fucking meal possible because those two can wipe it out clean.
And he was fucked up too.
And he was fucked up too. And he's like, come on, we gotta go. The food. I'm like, you try to come and get this 6'6" guy drunk off of his ass.
She said I gave somebody my ID too.
Yeah. So I had to go track down his ID. I'm like, oh my God. Finally, Jake comes, helps me, and we drag him over to the restaurant, feed him some food. He blasted. We get an Uber back to my sister's house, and then the fun begins. Me and my lonely self tried to figure out how to undress this man and get him into bed so he can go to sleep. Take off his shoes, take off his pants, and all of a sudden he found the wall. Then he goes, look, I can jump on the wall, and starts lunging himself on the wall. And I'm like, you need to stop right now. He's like, no, babe, look, I can jump on the wall. And I go, my sister bedroom is literally underneath us and you need to stop. And he kept doing it. I'm like, oh my God. Finally, he stopped, and I think he fell on the floor or something like that. I had to scoop him up. And thank God I was doing squats like a mad woman back then. Scoop him up and lift him onto the bed.
I don't remember any of this.
And then he was passed out.
I don't remember any of it. This is where the memory kicked in now. I woke up in that fucking bed, that small fucking bed. And I felt like somehow somebody did CPR on me.
That was probably you lunging yourself on the wall.
I felt the worst I've ever felt in my entire life of drinking any fucking thing. I literally thought I passed away and came back, right?
So we go downstairs to see my sister and Jake. They're fucking fine. No hangover.
Yeah, they handle
They're
alcohol
professional
like
drinkers.
professionals. Yeah.
And so on the kitchen island, there's a bunch of stuff that we won. Bunch of stuff because we cleaned house. He didn't remember not one
fucking thing. I'm like, where all this shit come from? I sat on that couch and I just looked at her and I said, I'm not gonna make it through the day. Like I feel like literally I had alcohol poisoning.
And I think you went for almost 2 or 3 years without touching alcohol.
Yeah, after that day, I went to at least 3 years without ever touching alcohol again.
Yeah, I don't think it was until like 43 or 44 where you had alcohol again.
And fucking Jake was like, dude, what you need to do is drink a couple of shots of fucking Jameson with me and get
You'll
that
be fine.
shit. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. So what did the wife and Cheryl's do? They went out to
Raising Cane's.
They went to I love Raising Cane's. They went to Raising Cane's and got some of the most shittiest food you can possibly buy to absorb all that damn alcohol. And man, I've
the best.
Never
Raising
felt
Cane's.
that fucking sick in my life. And here's the scary thing. I've never been in a situation where I don't remember.
You were blacked out drunk.
And that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So, okay. That's a lie.
Oh.
There was one other time where I drank myself foolish.
Oh, Dexter was involved.
And my horse was involved.
Yeah.
And I was at a bar. I rode my horse to the bar in Phelan. I met my guitar player at the bar. We were getting fucking pounded. And these bikers came in and was like, whose fucking horse is that outside? And I was like, that's mine. And they were like, we're buying you fucking beers. And they fucking bought me more beers. And I'm drinking more Jameson. And the bar was closing. And Chip said, well, I guess you got to get Dexter home or I would drive you home. And I'm like, the fuck, you are fucked up. You're not driving me home. He's like, brother, we could take the dirt roads home. And I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that shit. I got my horse outside. And somehow I was able to get on fucking Dexter and got him on the road that literally takes me, it's like a 6-mile road. And it takes me all the way straight home.
He knew
literally.
where he was going.
He knew he was going. Yeah.
And not only did he know where he was going, but he quickened the pace. And I wasn't ready for the pace.
Gotta go home. Gotta go home.
And I'm sitting there going, that's right, Dexter, I love you. And I'm petting his neck. And then I started to feel sleepy because it was and I just fucking fell asleep. Now, I don't know how I stayed in the saddle. I have not one. I've fallen off that fucking horse sober more times than not because he was just a wild fucking horse. And when I woke up, I shit you not, this is with the ex-wife at the time. I woke up, the sun was up. I was in the front yard of my house.
He dropped you off.
Dexter still had his saddle and his saddlebags on, eating hay off of the fucking haystack. I had fucking ants and bugs crawling all in and out of my fucking mouth. I didn't throw up. I was cold as hell. And I was like, fuck, how did I get here? And as soon as I started to come to and spitting bugs and shit out and got dirt all on the side of my fucking face, I started to get up. And the ex-wife at the time came to the front door and she said, were you fucking outside sleeping on this ground the entire night? And I was like, no, I just got here. And she was like, you look a mess. Where's your fucking horse? And I'm looking for the horse and he's out there still got his gear on eating. And I was like, okay, I can never drink like this again. This is just wild. I'm just
Until your 40th hits.
and then the 40th comes and fucks.
I'm right here, dumbass.
Yeah. I'm the one that brought you home safe.
But Tone called it. He knew exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I had to imagine what that horse went through was if he felt me sliding off he was
Back
probably
underneath
like,
you.
he was probably moving his shoulders
Yep.
back and forth. It was like, no, cocksucker, you
Stay
got to
there.
stay on tonight. Like, I got to get you home. But yeah, that was
Horses
scary.
are freaking smart.
They're
Yeah.
smarter than people give them credit for
Yes,
sure.
they're
Right.
extremely smart. I remember when we would go riding in Wyoming, there was a bunch of trails right off of our house. So we would just saddle up and go ride. And went on the way back home. We literally didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to direct them or anything. And their pace
Double time.
double times.
And it'd be smooth rides. They're not fighting you. They're just like, nope, we're going home. Yeah, that's that Red Dead Redemption life. Yeah, for real.
So that's a real.
And shit you not, like back in those days in Phelan, California, it's the high desert. It's up by Big Bear and Wrightwood. I was armed too. Like we can go in our bars, like well, you couldn't go in armed, but we didn't tell anybody. You know, everybody had to conceal weapons, and I had guns and shit on me, and just I was wild. I was literally living that Western life. You know, there was people knew, like when my brother and I were out, we wouldn't be far from our horses. We took our horses fucking everywhere, you know, and we was about that fucking life. So those are the two times I could not remember a fucking thing.
You started the second story off. You go, okay, yeah, well, that's the most effed up I ever was. Well, there was another time. Then he goes, but it involved me and my horse. And I'm going, oh, where's this story?
Shit. Look, we can't stay too much longer, but that fucking horse, I missed that horse. The first time I ever seen a ostrich in the middle of the desert. So I was training this horse. I got the horse from my uncle who passed a few months ago. Shout out to Uncle Jimmy. I bought the horse from him. I'm training this horse. And I said, you know what? Now's the time to go out and get them away from the house. You know how horses behave different when they're away and they don't know where they're at.
Yep.
And I'm going to get out in the middle of this fucking desert and I'm just going to fucking go look for arrowheads, right? Some Indian arrowheads. And we get out there and we're out there. And I got my shotgun on the side. And I didn't have a handgun on me. And normally I do, especially out in the desert. And for some reason I got off the horse. I thought I saw something. Oh, it was a tortoise shell. And I was like, ooh, how do I get this home? And I hopped off the horse and I'm dusting this tortoise shell off. And something caught my eye downrange. And I looked up and I looked at Dexter and his eyes got boogered and his ears were stiff and he was looking directly where his ears were facing. And I'm like, oh, he sees something. And I'm looking and I'm like, I said to myself, what the fuck is that? And the head would go up and down, right? And I'm like, this fucking thing is getting closer. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And for some reason, I didn't get on the fucking horse. I should have just got on the fucking horse, right? And it's getting closer. And I'm like, this don't fucking look right. And all of a sudden, these fucking huge ass wings come off the body and this motherfucking thing is running like this. And I said, oh, that's a fucking ostrich, right? And now I'm like, holy shit, this thing is big. Dexter seen that shit get like 100 yards from us.
He's like,
and
bye.
booked it. I'm like, yo, you cocksucker motherfucking horse, come back here. And so in my mind, I was like, fuck, what do you do when an ostrich approaches you, right? And I was like, oh, shit, I got to get on my knees and like put my head like in the dirt, right? Look it up and see if that's one of the fucking things, right? But for some reason that popped in my mind. Get on your knees, put your fucking head in the dirt. So I did that. I was right next to a fucking creosote bush and I'm like, please don't let this motherfucker come and disembowel my ass with these big ass talons. And he came as close as he fucking could, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, well, this ain't fucking working. And I got up and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go try to chase this fucking horse. So I got up and I started backing up real easy. And this bird is just fucking, just fucking looking at me with his eyes, and his head is doing this shit, and his wings. I'm like, oh, he gonna attack me. And Dexter stopped. He stopped like maybe, I want to say half a football field away from me. He stopped. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I just ran towards him. And I was like, please don't fucking run. And he was still there, which was weird in itself. I'm like, why is this fucking horse still there? And I was able to grab the back of his tail, and he did not fucking kick me. What a beautiful horse. Mm-hmm. And I grabbed his tail and I eased to the side, and I looked down and I saw why he stopped. He was standing on his fucking lead rein.
That's why he didn't.
He couldn't figure out to move his fucking leg to get off the fucking lead. So I was like, oh my fucking God, the universe is lining up. And I fucking grabbed that fucking rein, and I had to split reins. Mm-hmm. So I grabbed the one he wasn't standing on, and I hopped on the offside of the fucking horse. Yeah. And I was like, fucking come on. And he wouldn't move because he was still standing on the fucking rein.
Idiot.
And I was like, you fucking idiot. And I backed him up with, and if you never owned a horse, backing a horse up with one fucking rein is already a fucking hard thing to do. So I had to reach down. I had to reach over and grab his bit on both sides and back his fucking head up. He then released off the rein. And I'm like, fucking let's go. I whooped the shit out of that horse. I was like, let's go. I didn't think to grab the shotgun, nothing. It turned out to be an emu. It wasn't chasing me per se. It was just coming to investigate me because its owner fed him by hand. And the only fucking reason I know this is because I was riding past another house that had fucking emus run up to the gate. And I told the story to the owner, and he was like, that was my bird. It escaped about a couple of months ago. We finally got it returned.
Dang.
And thank you for not shooting my bird. And I'm like, fuck you and fuck that big ass bird out there. And that's the first time I ran into something like that.
That's
Craziest
crazy.
shit ever.
That's
my life, boy.
Animate these adventures.
I'm saying, Hans, if you're listening, you got to fucking create these.
Yeah. Marilyn always says that. You guys need animated adventures.
Always.
You could do a 5-minute cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just you and that stupid ostrich and the horse.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
There's
I love to
so many of them.
I love to tell my life stories. We've been through a lot. I would really love to tell y'all a story about when our band went to the mountains during the snow season to the bull wheel, and what went on in the bull wheel.
Next time. That'll be for another.
I'll tell y'all that story next time. And the tigers that escaped a neighbor of mine's house. Yeah, that's right. Tigers.
Did you see Michael's face go up when you said tiger?
You know what's funny? These tigers, when they escaped, they were the appropriate weight. When law enforcement returned these tigers, they both were 400 pounds heavier when they came back.
Goodness.
Jeez.
Not surprised.
Well, that's a whole other fucking story.
I used to know a guy. I used to know a guy who had like a full size boa constrictor. Crazy.
Yeah, that's nothing compared to this story. No, but thank you everybody who's come in today to celebrate the birthday. I didn't know what I wanted to do for my birthday, and Marilyn's like, "Do you want to go and hang out with your friends online?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not hang out with the buddies online
and tell crazy stories."
Tell crazy stories. I was like, I'm gonna tell crazy birthday stories and all kind of shit. So
good times.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Hey, happy birthday, bro. Get yourself a steak tonight.
Yeah, shit. That actually
Not a bad
sounds
idea.
great. Shit.
Cheers.
Yeah, she already got something. I don't know what it is, but she got something.
It involves shrimp.
Oh shit! Let's
So,
go.
it'll be
Shit.
good. You'll like it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Sunday is Get Jervis.
If he's feeling well.
If he's feeling well.
Yeah.
Apollo, are you going live at Michael?
I don't know. I mean,
I might tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Well, hopefully Get Jervis feels better. That's always something to look forward to on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody out there going live tonight, let us know now. And
or forever hold your peace.
we'll get your link going. Don't forget, tomorrow the Kumite will not be aired tomorrow. It will be aired next Sunday. The Samurai is taking a break for the week.
A sabbatical.
So next Sunday is Kumite hardware.
I know. For week one, we go up against the Grammys. Week 2, we go up against the Super Bowl. Nothing happened tomorrow, so we got the week off.
Yeah, right.
So the Kumite will be next weekend. Make sure you guys go and tune in to the Kumite and get Jervis.
VB said he's going live with the Mini Freak soon.
Okay, so Viral Beats.
Head over to Viral Beats.
If we could post Viral Beats link up, anybody can post that link up.
Tone, you got it?
Yeah, I can find it.
Okay. And don't forget, Hardware Jams is doing a score event. So if you want to check that out, go to Hardware Jams, go see the video, and have fun scoring that. I am going to try and figure out how to get my fucking equipment up and running, because it's been a fucking headache right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you moved the position of the hydrosynth to another part in the MIDI chain?
Let me get the camera and show everybody how my new setup look. It's strictly an ambient setup now, which is what
you're getting everything but the hydrosynth is trigger though.
Correct.
Yeah. Have you moved the hydrosynth closer to the MPC in the MIDI chain?
No, but the MPC is closer to. Let me see.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Tone.
Yeah, the hydrosynth is in MIDI A. So it's literally the first one in the MIDI chain.
Okay, so it ain't going to be that then. So it's going to be some kind of combination of buttons that you're going to hold down on the hydrosynth to get it into that mode.
Well, they say just go straight into the settings, go into MIDI, put it on auto, which is what I did. Turn local off. But if I turn local off, it produces no sound. So I was like, okay, local's got to come back on, and nothing. The only thing that's really behaving right now is the 707 in the wave state. They stop and they start with the MPC. The Hydra is just being a fucking pain in the ass right now.
Weird.
It's kind of strange, especially since it's in the A slot. So,
and it should be cut and dry. Wonderfish, thank you for the birthday wishes. It's good to have you in here.
Well, I guess we know what you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I really want to figure it out. I wanted to do a jam today. I barely got that done. I had to, it was just a pain in the ass. And I know it's probably something simple and I'm just overlooking it.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Yeah, it's going to be one little thing, and then it's going to be normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out, Tone. I don't think I'm going to pull my hair out anymore, though. I'm over it.
Yeah, you don't have any more hair to pull out.
You might want to reach out to Viral. That's what he uses. He plugs his hydrosynth into his MPC. So
yeah, and that's what Cresthead still uses too. So I mean, if we can't figure out that, then Viral is going to be the next viable fucking option. But Viral did help me do some other things that were very important. So, but even he'll tell you he don't know 100% about the MPC, and I don't think anybody knows 100% about anything nowadays. We just do
just Andy Mack. He's the guy that's going to know 100%.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Let me get a quick camera scan over it, and then
which camera do you want? This one right here.
That one's blurry. No. Here, I'm gonna use the. Let me try it.
Not like if up close it isn't. It's definitely has condensed down.
Yeah. I pared down a lot myself. I run out of room, but I also at the same time, even if I hadn't, I'm just tired of too much gear.
Yeah.
So basically, right here is everything I'm working with, at least right now. Everything else is put away, and I just don't want.
The arm's reach thing is definitely
Oh,
good. If you can sit in one spot and reach all the gear you need to touch.
everything is.
It just
Yeah.
makes it so much easier,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
you're much more willing to go in there because it's not work and you're having fun.
Right. Thanks, Simon.
Well,
Have fun gigging.
Got to be focused. I got to have focus. If I have too much gear,
Thank you, Trader.
that's not good. I need to
Right,
be
yeah.
focused. So,
Yeah, and now I feel like I'm finally where I want to be as a musician, and I got the tools I really wanted as a ambient artist. And you know, the Hydrosynth, the Wave State, the 707, the MPC, the Ambient Zero, the Lyra 8. It feels like that's what I needed, and that's what I wanted.
Well, and the NPC is so cool too because you can do all your ambient stuff.
Yeah,
and then you
man,
can do jazzy reggae stuff that Lamar also likes, which is completely different than the ambient. So it's a great, well, all the way around piece of equipment that you got.
I got a question about that lyre. Now, almost every demo I've seen of it, I think it's really, really interesting gear. But it always seems to always have these really rough kind of gritty sounds. Does it do anything that's warm and more lush?
It
Or
depends.
or does it always have a rough edge on it? 'Cause I don't want
It depends. It depends on how you tune it.
Okay, that's all I need to know. It's whether or not it can go beyond just being because I hate a lot of times these demos. Some of these folks, these demos, they never really explore them, and I think they should explore the synth first instead of trying to unbox it and then show you what it does. It's so silly to me.
Yeah,
Get a relationship with it and then do a presentation.
Once I get everything set up, I will add the Lyra 8 in so you can hear how smooth it is. And the one thing that makes the Lyra 8 so fucking beautiful is this pedal right here.
I'm really, really, really close to wanting to do that. Oh, that comes with it?
No.
No. You're saying along with that.
Yes. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Absolutely.
The Lyra's a cool instrument. I feel like it's very easy to make crazy stuff with it, and that's what people like to do. But I agree. It can. I've heard it do mellow, warm stuff. It's just not what people use it for.
Right. It's definitely amazing for ambient stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Because I can do all the rough. I mean, I can do that all night and day.
You know who would be a really good channel for you to go check out? She has both things from the Lyra like that, like warm and nice, and you're like, oh wow. And then she has the grungy, like, wow, what the
chaotic.
fuck?
Yeah.
You should go check out
Grace Griffin.
Oh yeah.
Queen of Lyra. Yep.
I've seen a lot of her stuff. Yeah. You're right. She does it. She's able to get those warmer textures.
Yeah.
So to speak. Layers. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You want to turn that volume up?
Oh, is that the Lyra?
Yeah.
Jesus, it's loud.
But I like things that are random. That's why I like the subharmonicon.
That thing sounds incredible.
I fucking love that thing. Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll see you all probably if you don't hear from us, we'll have a third ear up next Thursday. We don't have a schedule anymore. That feels so great not to be here at 365.
Right?
So,
Jeez.
yeah, you guys all be good. Thank you for spending time for the old birthday. And then, Tone, if you want to stick around for like just a couple of minutes as we get out of here, and I can run something past you.
Okay.
But, all right, everybody, thank you.
Hey, peace, y'all.
Love, bye.
Love, bye.